Tonight on DC News Now, still a hazy, hot, and humid one out there for your Thursday. We're also watching the Canadian wildfire smoke. More on that coming up.
So I feel like she had more. It is so unfair.
A deadly stretch of days on Prince George's County roads. We hear from the mother of a woman killed in a crash and the community's push for safer streets.
Is the potential for a horrific stomach bug sending shoppers to avoid the produce aisle?
I don't want to stop eating salad. I don't want to stop trying to be healthy.
The extra steps some families are taking to steer clear of cyclosporiasis.
This kitty made for a perfect accomplice. Police say the man stole a cat and then used it as a distraction while trying to rob a bank.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. The heat and humidity continues in the DMV. Let's take a live look outside. And the pretty pink that we are seeing in the sky right now on the final moments of a twilight as we are looking at the temperatures on the right-hand side. Those are set to near triple digits again tomorrow, sending us into a heat wave.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer is here. We're in the 80s and 90s in the 9 o'clock hour. Not a whole lot of relief.
No, and I mean, it still feels quite hot and humid too when you factor in those dew points. So keep that in mind through the overnight. Still going to feel uncomfortable, and looking at towards tomorrow, still high humidity too. We're also keeping a close eye on that air quality as well. So here's a view of those current dew points. When you're seeing those dew points into the 70s, that is that tropical feel to the air, that soupy feel is also what I like to call it as well. And we're going to be tracking this, still sticking around Thursday and Friday. But then when you factor in these dew points with the actual air temperatures, heat index, still feeling like we're into those middle 90s at this 9 o'clock hour. Still feeling like we're near those triple digits out towards Leesburg. 90s, what it feels like down towards Fredericksburg. Overnight lows tonight, 70s for much of the suburbs, but we're talking lower 80s for those overnight lows in DC. Overall, a very warm and humid one through the overnight. That's what we start the day with tomorrow morning, and then we see those temperatures climbing. Upper 80s by 10 a.m. should be upper 90s as we look towards 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And yes, you see that hazy title there for 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Get ready for a bit more of that Canadian wildfire smoke to drift into our upper atmosphere Thursday. It also could be even more on the thicker side on Friday. So more on that, the timing. Look at that weekend forecast coming up.
All right, Jackie. Now, these are dangerous conditions, so it is important to have places to get some relief. We put a list of the area's cooling centers on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search cooling centers. You can also stay on top of the conditions by scanning this QR code you see on the left-hand side of your screen. That's going to take you to our DC News Now weather page, where you'll find the current conditions, check on the hour-by-hour forecast, and take a look at the radar.
Oh, developing tonight, several families in Maryland grieving the death of loved ones. 6 people killed in 2 crashes in Prince George's County, all within a matter of days.
The tragic collisions have families begging for some solutions. DC News Now's Ben Dennis is hearing from the mom of a young woman killed on the way home from a concert.
It was actually one of the earrings that she had on that night.
The young life of Carlita Maxwell's only child, Adriana, lost in a tragic accident after attending the Usher and Chris Brown concert in Landover Saturday night. The mother of 18-month-old Amir was killed after riding in the back seat of a rideshare when police say her driver turned left from Crane Highway in Upper Marlboro 301. Then a motorcycle collided with the car. 2 people on the bike also died.
I wish that I could take her place and she can come back. And I know it wouldn't be easy for her, but at least I've gotten to live 43 years. She just turned 22 in February. So I feel like she had more. It is so unfair.
Police say the rideshare driver was seriously hurt but is expected to recover. Tuesday night in Adelphi, 3 people were killed on New Hampshire Avenue. Another motorcyclist among the victims. Prince George's County Police issuing reminders of their own after 6 lives were lost in 2 crashes within 3 days.
It's controllable. These lives do not have to be lost. Automated enforcement curbs driving behaviors, and that's what we're going to be targeting in some of our areas.
Carlita vows to advocate for safer roads as she feels her entrepreneurial daughter, Adriana, is advocating for her own son's future.
Adriana, oh gosh, she is bossy right now, so I can just hear her saying, Mom, just make sure Amir is taken care of and don't be sad. You know, it was just my time.
In Prince George's County, Ben Dennis, DC News Now.
What a horrific tragedy. And thank you for that report, Ben Dennis. A new video tonight out of Northern Virginia. Flames engulfing this home here in Fairfax County earlier this afternoon. Firefighters say the people inside were able to safely escape. The fire went from the basement into the attic of the single-family home on Dewey Drive there in Jefferson Manor. And they're now looking into the cause.
Well, developing now at 9, U.S. Park Police is investigating 2 separate police chases that ended in crashes. They happened less than 24 hours apart Tuesday in D.C. Both drivers arrested. According to U.S. Park Police, in one of the chases, officers were trying to stop a vehicle connected to an armed carjacking earlier in the day when that driver took off. The driver hit 2 cars on Branch Avenue, flipped and crashed. That happened around 11 at night. Earlier in the day, around 7 in the morning, Park Police attempted to stop another vehicle on East Capitol Street connected to an armed robbery. Police say the car took off, hitting 5 other vehicles before crashing on C Street Northeast. Protesters today saying these police chases are dangerous and police policy needs to change.
What they want is what's happening. They want them to be terrorizing Washingtonians all throughout the city, tearing through the city in the most dangerous police chases possible. The majority of these police chases end in crashes, and as we saw a couple weeks ago, many of them in deaths.
Well, both crashes coming since President Trump expanded the police pursuit policy last summer. Now, under the expanded policy, Park Police can chase a person if they're wanted for or suspected of a felony or a threat to public. Park Police told reporters last month it is reviewing that policy.
We are now learning it was a car that damaged the Spotlight Tower for the Washington Monument. It happened in late June, but the National Park Service saying that it lowered the lights to the ground as a safety precaution ahead of the 4th of July celebrations. Crews are now working to make the necessary repairs, and the tower is one of 4 that light up the historic site every night. And there's no end to the concerns around that horrendous stomach bug. It continues to make life so miserable for thousands of families, including people right here in the DMV.
Yeah, the CDC is saying cyclosporiasis has now affected nearly 7,000 people. DC News Now's Dave Laval joining us from Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
And Dave, how concerned should we all be about this bug?
Well, good evening to you, Susan and Chris. What we can tell you is people are definitely concerned about it since cyclosporiasis can cause explosive diarrhea. But people we spoke to told us they're not changing their eating habits because of that.
I'm getting better at least 4 times a week.
Kevin Young of Upper Marlboro, Maryland loves his produce, but cyclosporiasis has him concerned.
I don't want to stop eating salad. I don't want to stop trying to be healthy.
The Maryland Department of Health has confirmed 69 cases of the illness in the state. 65 of them took place between May 1st and July 14th. Virginia has seen 37 cases this year, according to the state health department. We have not seen any reports of any cases in the district.
I am concerned.
Michelle Hamilton, also of Upper Marlboro, already takes steps to protect herself and family from the disease.
Make sure I wash my vegetables thoroughly and boil them. They say that's what you should do as well. But yeah, I'm very concerned about it.
Tips from the CDC regarding what you should do before you eat raw produce. Symptoms, according to the Maryland Health Department, can appear anywhere from 1 to 14 days after you eat contaminated food or drink contaminated water.
I can't just avoid fruit and vegetables, of course,
but Hamilton takes precautions before she eats them, so she and her loved ones stay healthy.
And the illness can last for up to a month if left untreated. The good news is there have been no reports of any deaths around the country because of that bug. We're live in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, and with an outbreak across the DMV, the CDC saying your best defense against the parasite, taking a few extra minutes to just thoroughly wash your fresh produce before it makes it to your plate. Proper washing can help remove dirt and also reduce the risk of contamination.
You'll see parts of this lettuce that'll be like dirty inside there. So we use ice water and we shock them and we get it real good like rinse. You want to agitate them when they're in there. This will last for like 5 minutes. We'll take it off, we'll dry it, and then we'll rinse them again.
The CDC saying you should also wash your hands with soap and water before and after handling or preparing your raw fruits and veggies. And you should cut away any damaged or bruised areas on your produce before preparing and eating. They also recommend that you refrigerate, cut, peel, or cook fruits and vegetables as soon as possible or within a 2-hour window.
An important health clinic to tell you about in Maryland ahead of kids heading back to class. Frederick County is hosting a back-to-school vaccination clinics from August 5th through September 30th. This is for children who do not have health insurance or don't have coverage for vaccines. The shots are free, but you do need to make an appointment. And a reminder that Maryland does require all students in pre-K through high school to have all age-appropriate immunizations. For more information to make that appointment, go to our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search vaccination clinic.
And in Virginia, Fairfax County Public School students can expect more 5-day weeks for the next 2 school years. School board voting to emphasize full instructional weeks. Many parents had expressed frustrations over the number of shortened weeks due to teacher work days, special elections, and snow days. The board will keep a full week of spring break and also 2 full weeks of winter break, as well as 15 professional work days for staff.
Coming up on DC News Now, first this kitten was catnapped, then she was made an accomplice. A look at an accused bank robber's not so clever crime.
And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We're helping you stretch your dollar tonight with the student loan relief schemes that you need to look out for.
Also ahead at 9:30, we're a step closer to making daylight saving time permanent. The renewed debate on canceling the constant clock changing.